Boozhoo niche on a Shinabe Duke. Welcome back to the podcast. My voice is really raspy, so I thought I might sound like Peter Chris. Just a few more hours, and I'll be right home to you. I think I hear them calling. Boozhoo, Nana, Boozhoo. Boozhoo, Nana, Boozhoo. You say you wanna learn Ojibwe, language and culture. Well, we're here to help you out. We're gonna have a lot of fun on this for a few more hours, and I'll be right home to you. I think I hear them calling. Boozhoo, Nana, Boozhoo. Boozhoo, Nana, Boozhoo.
All right, let's just start with Boozhoo Nana Boozhoo presents Little Cutie, a Teddy Bear's Vision Quest by Michael Lyons. It's another book review, so we're just going to read it. This is going to be a long one. Little Cutie, a Teddy Bear's Vision Quest. All right. Once upon a reservation in northern Minnesota, there lived a ragged red and white teddy bear. Little Cutie stayed in a house nestled deep within a jack pine forest with a family and a young girl named Aubrey. Things had been terrific for years. Aubrey and Little Cutie were inseparable best friends. They spent many long afternoons together, playing dress-up and stuffed animal parade. But lately, Little Cutie had noticed how Aubrey seemed preoccupied with playing with their friends, drawing cartoons on the kitchen table, and dancing in front of the mirror to music played really loud. To make matters worse, the adults had been talking about the two of them. Little Cutie was sitting on the floor next to the couch when the big male human said to his wife, "Isn't Aubrey getting a little old for stuffed animals?" It was painfully clear to the small tattered bear. He had worn out his welcome. With a heavy heart and a lump in his throat, Little Cutie sat at the back bedroom window and sighed. Suddenly, a Jiddimu appeared before Little Cutie. "What's the matter, Little Cutie? You don't look yourself," he asked. "It's Aubrey. I think she's outgrown me." "Are you sure, Niji?" the little red squirrel said. "She doesn't seem like the type to me, but then, what do I know about humans?" A Jiddimu furiously scratched behind his right ear for a split second and asked, "What are you gonna do?" "I don't know what to do," Little Cutie replied, "but I don't see how I can really stay. What do you think I should do?" "I'll be honest with you, Little Cutie. I never understood how you could live with them humans in the first place. I don't let them within 20 feet of me." "They've always been good to me," Little Cutie replied. "I couldn't imagine living with anyone else." Ajitamu tilted his head to one side, raised an eyebrow, and asked, "What about bears? I mean, you are one, aren't you?" Are you telling me you've never lived with your own kind? I guess not. Then there you go, Niji. Legitimu's eyes lit up with excitement at the idea. You'll go live with the bears at the old res dump. I don't know, Legitimu. That's a pretty big decision, little cutie said. What if I don't like living at a dump? That's a good point. Maybe you should go on what they call a vision quest. What's a vision quest? I'm not exactly sure, but I'll bet you Megazine knows all about it. They say he's the most traditional of all the eagles. Would you introduce me to him? Ajinomo twitched and exclaimed, "Hoa! I don't think so, Niji." The only one he trusted less than humans was Migazy. I'd like to help you, little cutie, but I've got a strict policy of avoiding birds of prey. Ajinomo said, "If you want to find him, you'll have to walk down to the lake on your own." Little cutie lifted the screen off the window and carefully made his way down the side of a nearby birch tree. He took one long and possibly last look at the only home he had ever known. Wiping away a solitary tear from his black felt eye, little cutie turned to Ajitamu and said, "Thanks, Niji." "Hang in there, little cutie. You'll work it out," Ajitamu replied and quickly darted away. And then I will probably go for lunch at Country Kitchen. And then when I come back here, I'm gonna have to shovel. Cause Gizugipon, Pejinago, it snowed last night. Oh, it's a good thing I got up early, I guess. Hey, Mino Giga Jeb. Good morning. Mino Giga Jeb, Ni Janashanabe Dog. Good morning, my fellow Anishinaabe. And you know, how you doing? Welcome to the podcast. I was just looking at my to-do list. I was looking at all the stuff I have to do, Nungom, all the things I need to do today. And it's good to write it down, you know. I always write down, I don't always do this, but lots of times I'll write down the things I need to do for the day in this calendar. Yeah, so I guess that'll be we're gonna talk about time today. So you got basically today, tomorrow, and yesterday. Today, noon gom, today. You know, I'm gonna take grandma to dialysis today, noon gom. And you know, tomorrow, wabanang, what am I saying? Tomorrow, wabang, I'm going to do something else, wabang. And yesterday, bijinago, bijinago, all my troubles seem so far away. Bijinago, oh bijinago. Yeah, anyway, so nungom, wabang, bijinago. And snowing, when it's snowing, you say zugipon, it's snowing. But if you want to say it snowed yesterday, you add a gi. Gi zugipon, it snowed. Gi zugipon, bijinago. Bijinago. Gi zugipon, bijinago. It snowed yesterday. All right. Well, I guess that's all I have for today. You've been watching Boozhoo Nana Boozhoo, a podcast about the time and the weather. Hey, maybe I'll do that next time. Maybe I should start like a weather segment on this show. No, that's silly. Because I mean, you might come back in 2 weeks and say, "Hey,
Sometimes people watch these videos out of order. Anyway, I'm just talking out loud now. Okay, well, thanks for watching, and I will see you again. Giga waba min, minowa. Oh, wow. All right, good enough, eh?
As little Cutie approached the weathered gray-brown coop at the edge of the lawn, chicken voices erupted in protest. "Out, get out!" they screeched. It was Wagosh again. Wagosh again. In a flurry of feathers and a flash of orange, the little fox shot out of the door and back under the wire fence where he had tunneled in earlier that morning. He paused next to little Cutie to catch his breath. "Hoa!" Wagosh said. "Looks like we won't be having eggs for breakfast after all." Bakaakwe stood on the inside of the fenced-in area and glared at Wagosh. "You stay away from my eggs, Wagosh," she snapped. "Next time, I'll send you home with a black eye." "Ooh, I'm so scared, Bakaakwe," Wagosh replied with a sarcastic smile. "Do you really think I'm too chicken to try again tomorrow?" Bakaakwe's shiny black eyes narrowed and stared hard at the furry orange fox. "Let's get out of here, little Cutie," Wagosh said from the corner of his mouth. "I think I may have gone too far with that last one, eh?" And there you have it. All of my heart. Um, that's what you people have. You have all of my heart. Just want to start out the show by saying thank you for watching Boozhoo Nana Boozhoo, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. Nana Boozhoo is my name, and I am your host. And today our special word, Kitojigan, guitar, Kitojigan. And I might as well review this too. Kitojigan Owe, this guitar. If I was going to say this guitar in the language, we say Kitojigan Owe. But if you want to say that, you say Iwe. So like piano, Madwewe Chigan, piano. Madwewe Chigan Iwe, that piano. Owe, this. Iwe, that. And then let's say you want to talk about the Kitochigan Iwede, the guitar over there. You'd say Kitochigan Iwede, Iwede, I-W-E-D-I, Iwede. Kitochigan Iwede, Kitochigan Owe, this guitar. Yeah, okay, and oh hey, look at that. It's snowing. Zukipun. It's snowing. It just started snowing. It happens every year, but it always kind of brings a smile to my face. I like it when it snows. I mean, it also means gisana. It's cold, but I'm not cold in here. I got my space heater going there, so it's actually pretty warm. And yeah, so I'm not going to get into that. Anyway, I guess that's enough for today. Miigwech for watching, miigwech bizandawiyeg, miigwech for listening. And I guess I better mahjong. So you've been watching Boozhoo Nano Boozhoo, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. And I will see you again. Gigawabamin Minowa. All right, well, let's just take us out with a little more guitar playing here. All right, later.
Okay, well today I was thinking about a couple of things, and I wasn't sure what word I wanted to talk about. I thought about a jitamo, the squirrel, and then I thought about Niji, friend, Nishime, sister, Nijikwe, your girlfriend, your friend is a girl. I don't know. What do you think, Michael? You got any ideas? Well, if you talked about a jitamo, you could also talk about misogitamo. What do you mean? Well, misogitamo is actually like the gray squirrel. A gitamo is a red squirrel. Oh, that's right, isn't it? Oh, there you go. Misogitamo is a gray squirrel. Gitamo is a red squirrel. Hmm. Yeah, okay. Well, let's see. I think we're I don't know. I wanted this to be funnier. I wanted this to be more informative. But hey, you know what we could do? I'm gonna grab the laptop. Let's look at the videos. Let's see if anybody wrote any comments. Yeah, okay then. Yeah, let's just see if anybody wrote in. Um, what's this now? 4,399 people reached. Oh, wow. What does that mean? 1.8K views. 1. K, is K 1,000? Yeah, I think K is 1,000. Oh, wow. That's a lot. That's what people said. 58 shares. Here's a Apollo Black Eagle. You guys are awesome. Oh, wow. Thanks. And there's a picture of, I think that's Elmo as a baby. Baby Elmo in a potty. And then it's got a classic LOL. Laugh out loud. Laugh out loud. So awesome. Keep them coming. And then there's a bunch of smiley faces. Yeah. All right. I can't believe we're getting so many views. Well, that's cool. Okay. Well, hey, Mike, I'm getting tired. What do I say? Yeah, I should head home. Okay. Well, yeah, it was nice having you here. Why don't you stop by again sometime? I sure will. Okay, kids. I'm gonna close up here. You've been watching Boozhoo Nana Boozhoo, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. Yeah, that's about it for me tonight. I'm gonna go to bed.
Soon, the two friends were in the forest and out of sight of the house. Wagosh paused and said, "Gee, it's nice to see you out here. What's the occasion?" "Actually, I'm on my way down to the lake. I've got to ask Migazy something." "Migazy?" Wagosh asked incredulously. "Why do you want to talk to that guy?" Little Cutie felt slightly self-conscious saying it out loud, but then answered, "I'm going on a vision quest, and I need his advice." "Ah, that old blowhard doesn't know anything," Wagosh replied. "Everybody thinks Migazy is so wise and spiritual and patriotic. He don't impress me." "What do you mean?" Little Cutie was perplexed. He had never heard anyone say such things about the eagle. "I'm telling you, he's just a figurehead," Wagosh said. "The real brain of that operation is Mamengwa." "Mamengwa? The butterfly?" Little Cutie asked. "But I thought they were just good friends." "Well, I'm sure they are, but Mamengwa is smart enough to realize that nobody wants to hear all that spiritual mumbo-jumbo from some old butterfly," Wagosh replied. "Why do you want to go on the vision quest anyway?" "It's sort of complicated," he replied. "I have to make some big decisions about my life." Little Cutie looked very seriously into Wagosha's eyes and said, I think it may be time to leave the house. Good, Wagosh exclaimed. No offense, but I'd sooner live with the chickens. It's not like that, Wagosh. I like living there. It's just that Aubrey's outgrown me. Really? Wagosh said. She doesn't seem the type. Wagosh wrapped his arm around little Cutie's shoulders and said sympathetically, Eh, don't take it too hard, Niji. They're only human, you know.
Hmm. Hmm.
Good morning, honey.
Oh, good morning, Grandma.
You gonna make some coffee?
No, I'm just making some tea here.
Oh, what's the matter, my boy?
I'm not feeling well.
Are you sick?
Yeah, I'm all cozy.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, my boy. Why don't you go lie down? I'll make you some breakfast. You want some soup?
Some soup. It's like 6:30 in the morning, Grandma.
I want to make you some eggs?
How about just some toast?
Yeah, I'll make you some toast. Go lie down and watch your cartoons.
Okay, Grandma. That sounds pretty good. Thank you, Grandma.
Boozhoo ni Janashanabe Dug. Nana Boozhoo and Nakaz. And you are watching Boozhoo Nana Boozhoo. Okay, our special word today. Well, I'm not feeling very good, so maybe I'll say Nindakos. I'm sick. I'm sick. I woke up but I didn't feel right. Grandma made me some tea. She asked me if I wanted some chicken soup, and I was like, Grandma, it's 6:30 in the morning. So yeah, I'm just gonna lay down and be sick. Maybe I'll get some mushkiki medicine. Here's another Ojibwe word for you. Mushkiki medicine. Nindakos. I'm sick. All right, well, that's all I got for today. I'm not feeling well enough to, be funny. So, okay, I'm just going to say, Gigawabamin Minawa. I'll see you again. And if you are sick right now, I hope you feel better. By the time they had arrived at Wagosha's home, it was nearly noon. You want to come in for some lunch? Wagosh asked. We were going to have eggs, but you saw how that turned out. Maybe the old lady can heat up some mac soup instead. Thanks anyway, but I don't really eat. You don't eat? No, little cutie said. He was starting to feel self-conscious again. I don't actually have teeth or any of that. Oh, that's right, Wagosh suddenly remembered. Well, that's cool. You want some coffee then? Little cutie said. Ah, just kidding. Listen, little cutie. Whatever you need for this vision quest, you just ask, okay? Wagosh said. I could care less about the humans or Megazy, but you're my Niji. There's nothing I wouldn't do for you. I know, little cutie said with a big smile. You're my Niji too, Wagosh. Okay then, Wagosh said. See you later. Meanwhile, high above Cabacona Lake, Migizi and Mamengwa were drifting on the winds and discussing high-minded ideas once again. Migizi stretched out his massive wings and comfortably soared in slow, ever-widening circles as the tiny monarch struggled against the mid-afternoon breeze. Boozhoo, Mamengwa. Mamengwa took a long, thoughtful look at Migizi and finally said, "You know, you don't have to settle for being just an eagle." Migizi said nothing. He wasn't insulted. His attention was on a shimmering walleye 100 feet below. Mamengwa was undeterred. He said, "Take a look at me. Once I was a humble caterpillar. Then, as soon as I knew I was at a healthy place, psychologically, physically, and spiritually, I cocooned myself away from all friends and family. Really spent some me time processing my childhood and getting in touch with my feelings. When I finally emerged, I was transformed." Migizi rolled his eyes. He had heard the story many times before. "I went from being the ugliest little worm in the forest to the most beautiful creature of all." He didn't think of it as bragging, but Mamengwa truly believed everything he said. "Granted, I'm sure being the big bad bald eagle has its advantages," Mamengwa admitted. "You're a heck of a fisherman, and your face is all over the humans' money. But you could be so much more."
Asapike, she knows what it's all about. Asapike, she got fortune and fame, and Asapike, she was never quite the same. Boozhoo ni Anishinaabe Doog. Welcome back to Boozhoo Nana Boozhoo, a podcast about Ojibwe language. And you know what else? Culture. Yeah, I brought in my little friend here. Asapikeshi. He's a spider. Yeah, he's a beautiful one. And let's see, Asapikeshi. What can I say about my friend? Well, in the Anishinaabe way, Asapikeshi is a trickster. He teaches us lessons. And you're not just supposed to squash him when he's in the bathroom. You should catch him and take him outside. They say if you kill a spider, it's bad luck, eh? But I think if you kill anything, it's kind of bad luck. It's just it's not our way. So yeah, I mean, if you're squeamish around these little guys, get somebody to help you out. Go catch it and take it outside. Yeah. Well, that's all I have for today. Asapikeshi. Spider. Itsy bitsy Asapikeshi. Okay, well, hey, you've been watching Boozhoo Nana Boozhoo, a podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. Okay, that's all I have for today. I'll see you again. Giga Waba Min, Menawa, Hoa. Yeah, it's gonna be a good day. What are you talking about? You were in that microwave for like 2 seconds. I don't think it works that way. But I'm gonna try it anyway, okay?